He might stop. That's a little better. That's Good morning. Oh, my legs. 22 minutes, 30 seconds. Sprint every 8 minutes for 45 seconds. Hello, hello. Haven't done a cardio confessional in a while. It's been hard to muster up the energy. Hey, Derek. So real life fitness advice. I do fitness consulting, health coaching all over the globe, and decided to start a YouTube channel and kind of bring some real advice to the internet. What are you doing? So I'm currently on the stepper. Okay. We have a show in 2 weeks. Oh, I hope you don't fall. So we're a little over 2 weeks out from a show. Very depleted, very tired. Right now, I'm doing 70 minutes on the stepper. Thank you, Derek. Every day. I train legs 5 days a week and upper body twice a week. Goal is to hopefully go pro in Vegas. I've competed for 12 years, but I've had 4 kids. So that takes you out of the game of competing for a year plus. So each time I've tried to go pro, which if any of you have tried to do, it's not very easy. I've gotten pregnant. So yeah, me and my hubby have 4 kids. We own a business. We coach clients all over, and started a YouTube because most people don't know how to do what we do in a healthy, sustainable way. They get taught bullshit. So my channel is no bullshit, real life. That's why I haven't gone live for, gosh, like 2 weeks now, because the last month leading up to a show, you're just so tired, and the last thing you want to do is talk. You can serve energy however you can, and for me, this is a lot of extra energy, especially on the stepper. So right now, I'm on very minimal carbs. Total carbs I've had today is a 1/3 cup of oats. The rest has been either spinach, asparagus, or some sort of lean protein. I do get carbs though when I'm done with this 25 minutes, which includes 3 sprints of 45 seconds apiece every 8 minutes. So I started my timer, you'll see in the beginning of the video, at 25 minutes to the manual start. I'm doing 60 steps per minute, so basically 1 step per second. And then my sprint, it's not a sprint in my terms. In my terms, I know, Carly. In my terms, a sprint is like balls deep. So like a tiger's chasing you. On the stepper, it's very different. So it's at least double the speed. So I've been aiming for 14. I know I'm finally live. This is so hard. This is so hard. I feel like I'm all teeth right now. I told you guys I'm going to start looking really dead. Like sucked in right here. Like that. Very soon. Okay. So 25 seconds. We have sprint number 1. We have 3 sprints in 25 minutes. Okay? I have 1 more session later today. I'm going to really try to go live every day going forward. I have felt so bad not being live, but I feel like I'm in a rhythm. 3 seconds. So I feel like I can start again. We'll see. We're hopeful. So I'm going on level 14, which is a little more than double. Again, 45 seconds. This is the hard part. My legs want to fall off. I got both. Yeah. How do you feel? Huh? Whatever's on the grocery list. Please. Thank you. 10 seconds. Now, one thing I try to do, well, one thing I try not to do, is go all the way to 1. My flesh, my body, wants me to take it really low. Thank you. Are you taking your car? Okay. Plug your ears. Like this. So, 15 minutes left. Next sprint is at 9 minutes. So, 5 minutes is our next sprint. Baby is still sleeping. Can dogs smile? Oh, that's weird. It says add a Q&A sticker. And it says, can dogs smile? That's weird. Anyway, okay. So, 2 weeks till the show. I get carbs after I'm done with this cardio session. Oh, what I was saying, see, my brain doesn't function. Okay, so when you do cardio and you do your sprints and you go hard, right, in your sprint, tendency is you're going to want to bring it all the way down to 1 or like basically nothing, right? Like stopping and then doing your sprint. Try not to do that. Try to go back to what your baseline was. That's 1. So, if your baseline for me, what I'm doing right now, right, is level 6, to give it a number. So if I'm on level 6, I go and I do my sprint, I'm going to come back and stop at level 6. And at first, it's going to feel so fast because you're going to want to just stop, but don't. Okay? Great way to increase your cardiovascular health in a quick fashion, but to also burn more calories in less time. So you're still getting that stop, go effect of the HIIT training of the sprint, because for the guys, or even the girls, where do you get the best gas mileage? On the freeway, right? When you're going all the same speed, you're not braking, and you're not going. So there's an element of that fuel usage, that inefficient usage of fuel, that is the same in your body. So going really hard for a short burst will create the body to want to pull from fat stores, okay? And then bringing it back down, you don't want to come to a dead stop, okay? Because you want to keep your heart rate elevated in a fat burning zone. But to make it where this baseline doesn't have to be super crazy, don't bring it all the way down to 1. Keep it challenged at that baseline. Flesh will want to make you go low. Keep your standards high. Okay? MustardMama style. Anyway, I lost most of y'all on that one, I think. But that's why I probably shouldn't go on. My brain, my communicating ability gets worse and worse and worse the closer we get to a show. So I try to just keep my mouth shut. I'll let things slip with my friends, but like that's over text. Which is, I don't know if that's better. That's probably not better, actually. So anyway, so I'm on no carbs, no fat, all rabbit, snake appetite, I guess. Because rabbits don't eat meat. So what would I be? It's hard, I know. So, it's funny though. I'm doing, see, no hands. Okay, so don't do cardio holding on to something. Increases the efficacy up to 75%. So it's like a 2-for-1 cardio session for calorie burn, okay? You're already here. Make it count. You can go a lot slower and burn more calories or just as much, that's 2, if you don't use your hands. Flesh will want to hold on. I could just drag you totally with a car if you want to do that, right? Make your body hold itself up. Anyway, so no hands. I don't know where I was going with this. Fudge me running. So I'm doing my cardio, and we have a business, right? And I felt similarly, yeah. Well, because your body's so used to like this calorie surplus, right? And your brain's number one fuel source is carbohydrates. So you drop that, and it starts having to use fat for fuel. It's a whole different ballgame. That's why when people go into like ketosis, they almost have this like flu-like feeling because you're completely changing how the body. It's like changing from a gas car to a Tesla. Your body has to totally shift gears, which really it's not shifting gears, even though it's a car pun. It's not shifting gears, and plus, it's impossible to switch from gas to electric. But if it could, shoulda, coulda, no, if it could, it would be like that. It would be like having to restructure digestive enzymes and energy pathways. I mean, it's all different, okay? So that's why when I tell my clients when they're gonna go cheat on a meal, focus on either a fat-based cheat or a carb-based cheat. No matter what you do, keep protein adequate, okay? But pick either fat or carbs, that's 4, not both. Because it's 2 different fuel sources, and the body doesn't want to do both. So it will take one and go bloop, and store it away for the winter, okay? So that's why when you do like, fried Twinkies or like high fat, high carb stuff, it's so much worse as far as fat storage accumulating than it would be if you like went all granddaddy on a bunch of avocados. Very different. Lots of fat, but very different. Okay? So, and plus, processed, not processed, saturated fat, healthy fat, so different anyway. But choose one or the other if you're gonna cheat. Where it's like, obviously, with the fat choice, you might have some carbs with it, but keep the carbs minimal. And then always keep protein high. So I'm doing cardio, no hands, hard as fudge. I have no food, and I'm 2 weeks out, and I'm watching the cameras for my video just to zone out to at our business. And I see a client on there, and she's complaining about less cardio with more food and less on her plate, and I'm like, girl, I get you. I get you. I'm in the thick of it with you. I'm in it. But the thing that I told her that I hope she really took hold of and ran with is this is what separates those that achieve their dreams and those that don't. Those that get that oh my gosh reaction, maybe not when how they look, but maybe in who they are or what they know. They're my overachievers, right? And she's this. So to see her slack on cardio, I know she needs to just tap into that athlete that she was in high school and getting into college. But we still second guess ourselves and our capabilities and just assume we can't. Was I supposed to sprint yet? I was supposed to sprint like 4 minutes ago. Okay, we have 2 sprints in 4 minutes. Okay, here we go. Should stop yapping. Okay. So, anyway, I hope it resonated with her. And she was able to dig deep because I know it's hard, but you don't give your body a choice. Just do it. You get it done. When you allow yourself to think you might not be able to do it or can't do it, well, then you won't do it. It'll find an escape to not do it. Okay. 2 minutes till our next sprint. So I hope she took it and ran with it because it's, and I say like she has less cardio and more food because it's going to get less food and more cardio soon. The closer you get to the show, the more depleted you want to be. So like for me, I've got almost nothing now. So the goal now is to burn the last pound to 2 pounds of fat that I hold in the booty. So right where the butt comes into the hamstrings is where I lose my weight last. Now, coach said my waistline is the smallest it's been this far out from a show, which is good. Which means, hopefully by Thursday, when I have my check-ins with him again, I will be sending my update with a crisp glute hamstring tie-in. So it kind of looks like an upside-down triangle. And initially you think, wow, that's a weird shape for a booty. But when you see the structure, the anatomy, and how muscle goes from your glutes and wraps down and ties into the back of your leg, you'll see why that's shaped that way. And so when you get lean, most girls who don't have muscle there, it would just look flat, no real shape. But because we have muscle, the muscle is all the way through to where it ties into the bottom, giving it that upside down triangle shape. Now, depending on your structure, like your specific anatomy, some girls will have much longer tie-ins where it goes farther down the hamstring. Some will have much shorter, less predominant tie-ins. 13 seconds until our next sprint, last sprint. Well, not last one, we still have 3 more later today. The last one for this stint. So it's interesting when you see the back poses of bikini or wellness competitors and how some are longer than others, some are more predominant than others, and when you're more conditioned, how that looks. So, yeah. Oh. Okay. 15 seconds. All right. That was it, guys. I may or may not go live later. It took so much for me to go live now. But I want to be better about it. And I want to try to do it at least once a day. Guys, I sound like my husband breathing. Oh, look at that was Halloween festivities that we did. Okay, so stay tuned. I might go live later, might not, but tomorrow. Thank you for hanging with me, looking like a sucked-in human being. I'm head heavy, hair heavy. I'm gonna get hair done Thursday. That'll be fun. Yay! Okay. Hi, Paramosha. Okay, time to go eat some spinach and asparagus and ahi and rice cakes with peanut butter. That's my favorite. I will probably take a bath of peanut butter in peanut butter. Eating a cinnabon. And then a chimichanga with green sauce on top and some street tacos and some sprinkles. 2 weeks. All right. Bye. Thank you from Russia. Like, subscribe, share. I'll be going live more now that my brain is, I don't know, maybe I'm just delusional. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good one.